I think this is the most important, crucial part everyone should know while communicating with anyone, whether it's a girl, your girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't care, business owner, investor, entrepreneurs, your family, parents, your daily day-to-day friends, or anyone, colleague, fuck you, whatever, man. So the thing is, like, whenever you are in rush, you always mess up things, and messing up things is usually the deed of Satan, evil, demon, whatever you wanna call it. So think about it. Whenever you pause, take time and think, you always come up with a better idea. You get and talk better. It's like, let me give you guys some better examples why you should take pauses. The power of pause will change your fucking life. That's how I reserve every fucking girl that I meet, and I also have a lot of business partners who just love my way of communication. Of course, I don't say "fuck you, asshole," "fucker." I have a different way of communication. My personality, real me is just in front of you guys in just YouTube. The only real people see my real shit, like whatever "fuck you guys," I say "fucker" and all those stuff only in front of you guys. So my communication articulation is different in with women and with business partners, but sometimes I do say fuck off a lot. But anyways, that's not the point. The power of pause will change your fucking life. Let me give you an example. Pause is not just talking and pausing and all this stuff. It also applies in every decision you make in your fucking life. Like if you're texting to a girl, let me tell you guys an example. If you are texting to a girl and she sends you a response, you should not always immediately respond to her text. Oh my gosh, she respond, I should reply on the spot without wasting any second. Don't be a fucking simp, okay? You guys only read a few lines without understanding the meaning of it and just reply immediately. That makes you fucking simp. That at that moment, that might be a best feeling for you guys or whatever. But after couple of hours and all this stuff, the conversation, like the conversation of course ends because you're fucking trash at talking to people. So after a couple of hours, you always think like, oh fuck, if I had said a certain this line, if I had said this line, I would have done this better. Have you ever gone through the phase that you have an argument with someone, you have fight with someone, or some events or some shit like that in school, college, during a business pitch or whatever, your sales video call, objection handling with your clients, whatever. There's always a moment, right, that you rush up while talking things like in a pissed up way, fast up way, or all those stuff, and you always think like after the event has been done, after the fight has been done, the bad day, fight, whatever, your trash sales call, whatever, you always come and think like, man, if I had just said this one point, if I had just said this one line, everything would have done. I would have closed that deal. If I had just said this one line, that bully, that asshole wouldn't have any points against me. If I had just said this one line, if I had said this in a better way, that girl would have been into me. There's always a moment, the phase like this, right? That's what. It's shit like that, same stuff, same concept. If you, dude, I look sexy in this outline. I look hot. Anyways, enough being distracted by myself. So, whenever you think like, man, I should have said this better and all this stuff, it's always that's the moment you know you're fucked up. Like, I should have. The moment think like I should have said this better, you're fucked up that situation. You're fucked up that conversation. That's it. Same principle goes to communication, your daily action. When you talk with someone and someone asks you a fucking question and you respond immediately, oh, no, 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 yeah, no, 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 that's not the problem, no, 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 yes, 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 I go to the gym, this is, yeah, yeah, I do this. When you, like, I ask your name, yeah, yeah, my name is this and this and I am do, don't be a fucking, that advertisement, I have no idea what's that, but don't be a fucking nerd. When you respond immediately, it's super important during business meeting. I have went through a lot of business meetings and a lot of events for investing and all this stuff. I know the place is not that good, But as an investor, I make $100,000 a month. I invest 90% of my money, and for time being, I'm in my mom's storeroom with my pets, just for big brain purposes. So I'd go on a lot of business events, and it's super important during this stuff to think and talk, because if you respond, there's a tendency, there's a way of our human beings are, we human beings are stupid as fuck. So we talk first, think later. That's why most of our conversation are fucked up. That's why we talk shit, and we fuck up most of the situations. But when we guys think and then respond, it's always better. It's always, logic. I know this is the common sense, but there are so many stupid ass dumb assholes who have no idea why the fuck their conversation are always asked, why nobody wants to fucking talk with you, because it's fucking dog, fucking fatto, fucking broke, and you talk like a fucking geek, nerd. What? Okay, enough with insulting. You get my point. Fuck. So, whenever you talk too fast, immediately you come as a needy person, desperate person, weak person, and your words don't hold any power. It's like you're a fucking clown. You're a class clown, you're the college clown, you're the business clown. The loudest person in the room always has nothing to show, or is always the weakest person. That doesn't mean you should be nonchalant and not talk at all, but that's what I'm saying. Whenever someone asks you a fucking question, think what the fuck that person just said right now. What the fuck did that person right now just said? Think like, okay, he asked me this fucking question. Take your time, but don't take too much time. Then respond. Don't immediately respond. There's no train to catch up if you're a 95 wage up, anyways. So, but when someone asks you a fucking question, when you pause, think, then reply slowly, you are often considered and viewed as a person whose words hold power and authority. Plus, you even come up with the better things to say, when you give yourself some time. So that's why it's like that's it. If you have any decisions to take in your life, think. Don't rush up into anything, man. Okay. If you have some important business deal, if you want to find your fucking girlfriend, if you want to do something important, if you are in startups or anything, if you are a startup asshole, if you are an investor if you are a startup, and if you come across an investor like me, think before you fucking speak. Don't rush into fucking conclusion. I met a lot of startup owners, a lot of business owners that I was there to invest in them, but the way they fucking talked, I just never dropped a single penny on them, because I knew that the people who cannot talk or communicate it well, there might be troubles in the future, that they might not, pass on the information well. That simple communication creates big shit. So as an investor, that thing is most important for me. I don't give a fuck about whatever the fuck you're creating, whatever new Amazon or whatever you're creating. The only thing I require as an investor is that you're creating something shit, cool, fun shit that solves a problem. I find that stuff fun, and you're better at communication. You are better at persuasion, articulation is sexy. You're just him that you're not I am. Anyways, that's it. That's what I'm looking for, okay? So, pause. The power of pause will give you power, authority, everything. And also better response. That's it. My smiles are good, right? Whenever I see my fucking videos, I always laugh, always smile just by looking at my shit, and just get inspired by, you know, seeing so much hilarious shit, so many corny ass stuff and fucking hilarious stuff I say, man, corny ass shit. Makes me, just make more videos. It's not for you guys. Basically, I'm just making it for myself, being selfish. And I think I have fun doing this, even if it doesn't pays me, even if nobody fucking watches this shit. It's like I'm creating some documenting myself just to see how far I've grown in way of communication, in the way of looks, everything, knowledge and everything. So you can call me selfish because myself, I am the biggest motivator for myself. So, anyways, I know this is not on the topic, but sometimes I just come out. The feelings just come out. That's it. No more long videos. Just kidding. It will come, but take pause. Don't rush like a fucking sim. You will look hot and smart and strong and rich. Fuck average.